Hi, it's Brad from WordPressSites.net. In this short 5-minute video, I'll just explain how to change your DNS or your name servers to point to your new host. This will come in handy if you're moving your WordPress site to a new host or a new domain, and your domain is not being managed by the same manager as your hosting account. So I'll just briefly explain how you can do this very quickly and very simply. First of all, just log into your control panel with your domain manager. I'm using NetFirms for my domains. I don't like to keep my domains managed by the same company as the hosting company for various reasons. So I buy most of my domains through NetFirms, and I do my hosting with Bluehost, and there's different reasons that I do that. If anything ever goes wrong, I'll still control my domains. So once you log into your control panel with your domain manager, just find domains. It might not be the same in every domain manager, but with NetFirms it's the third tab along. So just go down to domains, click on domain manager. Just for this example, I'll just use a domain that I'm not using at the moment called doblog.biz. And if we just go down here, you can find security. You'll have to click on security first. The domain is currently unlocked. Normally it will be locked, so you'll have to come to security and unlock it. So we can go straight to DNS now. And here's the name server information here. So if it was pointing to your old host and you've moved hosts, you'd have to change it, and you just change the two name server settings there, which you should be able to get from your new host. Most of these two settings here will start as NS1 and NS2, and then normally it'll end with the hosting's domain, but double check that first to make sure you've got the correct settings from them, and basically you just enter them in there and click modify, and you're done. So if your site's currently being hosted and you change the name servers, well then your site will go down. So be careful about that and make sure you're set up to your site at your new host before you change the DNS and the name servers. I'll just quickly explain the reason I bought these two domains, doblog.biz. One's got a hyphen between it and the other hasn't. There's quite a trend recently towards buying domains that are keywords and have a lot of unique searches through Google every month. And I was searching around for a while, and I found doblog. So I'll just show you how many searches that those two words attract each month. And if you look here, I'm using the Google AdWords keyword tool, which is a free tool. And if you type in doblog comes up with 2.2 million monthly searches. So that's quite popular, and that's the reason I bought that domain, and I'll plan to build a blog with that at some stage. So just to recap, a few things that you want to make sure of when you're changing the DNS, which is the name servers. When you're changing them to point to from your current host to your new host, make sure you get the new name server settings correct, and make sure you've set up your new site first. Otherwise your old site will go down, and it can take up to 24 hours for the change to happen. So sometimes it happens fairly quickly, within half an hour or a few hours, but other times it can take up to 24 hours. This is the third step in how to back up your site and move WordPress to a new host using the WordPress plugin. And the fourth step will be how to upload and import your WordPress back up to your new host database. And I'll also include how to easily create a MySQL database using the database wizard in cPanel. So that's an important step that needs to be done when you're transferring your site to a new host or domain.